There we go. Okay. Stream should be live and set. Hello, and welcome everyone to day 3 of Invictus launch week. Aegis Dynamics. And of course, more Star Citizen. I hope everyone is having a good evening or morning, depending on what time and day it is. And yeah, I don't think I have much else to announce. Please use my invite code if you turn the stream volume up. How's this? Also, is okay. How's this for volume now? Also, let me know how this is versus the game. Before we get started, I'll begin slowly making my way to the pad for the actual event. As I said, it is Aegis Dynamics Day, so I'm wearing my Aegis merch. Yeah, just diving in, especially since this will probably be a shorter stream. More volume? For me? For the game? For what? Also, for Invictus Week, for anyone who is not aware, here is what is going on. Invictus Launch Week is an Imperial Navy event, recruiting event, thank you. Imperial Navy recruiting event where the Navy shows off what it's capable of and demos some of its big warships. And every 2 days, a new naval ship manufacturer also demonstrates their vessels at a convention center, which is where we're headed right now. It's all soft. Okay, I don't have much else I can do. I think I could boost. Okay, I'll boost my microphone on this end. Oh, I see the problem. That is not the correct microphone. Why do you keep resetting? No, use that. There. Okay. Now let's try it. Darn thing reset my microphone settings again.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Let's see if that's any better. Okay, much better. Perfect. Okay, as I was saying, Invictus Launch Week. Naval demonstration of power. There are Navy ships patrolling the system that aren't normally there, including the mighty Bengal carrier. You can tour a Javelin, the UEES Warhammer, which is what we did on day 1. You can check out my VODs if you're interested in that. We will be checking out the convention center, where various ship manufacturers. Can you hear the game better too? Perfect. Okay. Checking out various ship manufacturers where you can also rent ships for free, as well as at the same center buy equipment and weapons for the ships. Well, for our regular ships, we aren't actually able to re-equip non owned vessels, unless they're special loaner vessels. Normal rented vessels you can't change. So, no, it's not actually named the Bengal. That I don't know what it's actually named. Ah! I always screw up that timing. But thankfully, they are in fact very, very good about having these going quickly. Anyways. Naval ships, naval tours, chance to try free stuff. And speaking of free stuff, the game itself is free. You can sign up and download for free. Please use my invite code if you do. And yeah, the invite code gets you an extra 5,000 starting credits if you use it. And you have till, I believe, the 31st to play the game for free. And there's also 2 discounted starter packs available as well. The Pisces, which is not so much a combat vessel, but a very good little go-getter vessel for 45 bucks. And it's the starter pack, so it's buying the game and the ship, not just buying the ship, unlike what some news will portray it as. And the other one is the Avenger Titan for $63. And it's sort of a premium starter pack type deal. The Titan is more of a combat vessel with still some general utility options. But it's definitely still a combat vessel before any of that. Continuing to check chat. Just make sure everything's working the way it should, which is always always tough. And that pretty much covers the vast majority of this, I believe. First was Anvil Aerospace for the first 2 days. Today is the first day of Aegis Dynamics. And then, well, we'll be able to see the schedule in a moment to see what's what. Also, later on, there will be a Warzone event. I do not know when that will be. I normally only stream Friday and Sunday, American Eastern times, well, American time zones. I'm going to actually try to stream extra days this week, but I cannot make any promises. My life has been very hectic right now, so the fact that I'm actually getting to stream at all is kind of incredible. Invictus Launch Week Vision Center. Oh, and the in-game lore for what this actually is it's welcoming the latest class of Navy recruits. And you'll see a lot of recruiting stuff around here as like, hey, you want to be in the next class and be celebrated like this? Join the Imperial Navy. We promise we won't get you killed. And here's the schedule. Here we go. RSI, Consolidated, Outland, Argo, and Origin. RSI is going to have a new thing.
A life with the UEE Navy is about building a better universe for your loved ones. While at Invictus, take a moment to honor all naval staff, past, present, and future, for faithfully defending the Empire.
I think this stuff's pretty neat.
Invictus is an opportunity to celebrate those who are about to embark on their journey in the UEE Navy. Be sure to congratulate any new recruits you see.
I did not notice this before. I feel really dumb now. Yeah, Aegis Dynamics, no, Anvil Aerospace released a new concept vessel, which, the Legionnaire, which is a dropship. If you're gonna spend extra money, I do not necessarily encourage it, but if you're going to, it's a good buy. We'll be able to see one of the loaners. I'll actually take one out and fly it, here. Basically, the ship's not available yet, so you can, so you get something else to fly in the meantime. And then tomorrow we'll be getting the RSI Scorpius, which is a fighter. Or not tomorrow, in 2 days. However, we're here for... that's just the quick briefing. However, today we are here for Aegis Dynamics. And you can see Aegis Dynamics fills most of this hall all on their own. Got the big ships in front of us. The Avengers and Gladius and Eclipse and the Vanguards. And then some concept vessels. Well, let's do the concept vessels first. And then we'll come back here, do the big ships. Then over there, then over there. Don't worry, we'll be back. And I think everything today is free to rent. For Anvil, there's one ship that you cannot rent because it's a special military only thing. You will be able to get one if you complete the Squadron 42 single player, once you're able to complete the Squadron 42 single player. But for now, nope. Here we go. So just to show off the concept ships quick, this is the Vulcan, which is pretty small. That's a one-person cabin there. That's a one-seater. And this is a repair and support ship. You can repair other ships. You can refuel other ships. Just, you know, you don't do a lot of fighting in this. You do a lot of patching people up after they do fighting. And then over here is the Nautilus. And see those boom arms on top of it? Those are for deploying mines. This is a space mine layer. This is what you use to ruin someone's day. A couple of big defensive turrets, but yeah, these are intended to be in order to for area denial operations. I got my bone conduction headphone set up working this time, and holy smokes, this ambient music for me. Being able to hear it in both ears is incredible. Okay, now we're doing the big ship. See, the holograms didn't take us very long. This is the Redeemer. Yes, Space Mine Layer. This is the Redeemer. This is a gunship, sort of dropship, long-range, heavy assault vessel thing. And it's designed by fans. I forget the contest name, but yeah, actual players designed this vessel, which is why it is so stupidly overpowered. Because why not? Now, it does have some things to compensate for that. Part of it being price. It is an extremely expensive ship. And part of it just being it is pretty slow and you need crew to get the most out of it. The pilot controls the nose gun and the wing guns. And these other and the missile launchers. And these other turrets, including this one back here in the back that comes out on its track, all require crew. And you can actually have another crew member to control the nose gun. There we go. There we go. Oh, someone turned the lights off. Tiny bit of cargo space, personal storage, 4 bunks. This, I believe, is a shoilet. It is a shoilet, which is a shower-toilet combo. There we go. More personal storage, food and drinks, and you can grab these. I might steal some before we leave. And food preparation area. Crash? Crash? What's going on? Did I lose the stream? The stream says it's still going on my end. Twitch, do not have died on me again. Oh, okay. It looks like it's a refresh error for the user. Okay, alright, guess it's just a connection issue. Fingers crossed. Let's hope it stays that way. I have enough of those issues as is. Anyways. So yeah, we come back up. Here's some of the jump seats for your troops. So it's not really a rapid deployment ship, and it doesn't have a lot of space. Back here is, as many people say, spaceship stuff. Here's a lot of components and equipment. For repair work and things. And these do change as you upgrade and change equipment. Here is the top turret. Wow. Like, being in the ambient air noise for me is really, really different. Weapon locker. More component stuff. Here is the bottom turret in the front. And then these control the remote turrets. Oh wait, can I turn the lights on? Make this easier. I guess not. So one of these is the front turret, and the other, I think this is the front turret and that's the rear turret. And then the pilot seat. So yeah, this is a big, slow gunship. But if you have a crew, it puts out an incredible amount of firepower. This is absolutely one of the most popular ships right now. And with good reason. I mean, even with one person, it's decently potent, if, you know, a little bit underwhelming just compared to what it can do. But with a crew, these are monsters. It's just, you know, you need a crew. We're gonna circle around and finish with that. This is the Saber. A space superiority fighter. 4 size 3 guns, couple of missiles in the bottom bay. I still want one of those to be loaded and someone goes in and fires the guns and the panic result. That would be funny. It's probably not going to happen though. These are also a pretty common and popular space superiority fighter. These compete, well, they're semi-stealth. So they don't directly compete with the Hornet that Anvil makes. Because they sacrifice some armor for some stealth. And you're not going to see it here today because it's not available. But I actually own a special variant of this called the Saber Raven. which sacrifices 2 of the guns and the missiles for maxed out stealth and an EMP generator. It's basically a stealth fighter. But yeah, the sabers are also pretty popular for being good all-rounders. Stealth is a little bit broken right now in a bad way, but they're still decently stealthy. Here we have, of course, the big boy. One of the biggest combat, the biggest combat vessel currently available to players to fly. The Hammerhead Corvette. We're going to be here a while, folks. We are going to be here a while. You two are coming with me. Or the elevator could break because you're here. This is a big anti-starfighter corvette with 6 gun turrets. Well, okay, or they could have it locked. Actually, I know why they might have that locked. Gun turret, gun turret. Let's actually circle back here. Let's do the rest of the ship before we get to the bridge. But yeah, this is a defensive starship primarily. Load it with a bunch of quad cannons to knock out starfighters. Here's the other turrets. Captain's quarters. You can load it with cannons, but they're a bit undersized for the size of the vessel. Though, just through sheer volume of fire, they're still going to be pretty devastating. That's to go upstairs. And here's the crew quarters. No. Oh, no, sorry. This is one of the turrets. This is a top turret. This is crew quarters. Yeah, these are really, really nasty to fight, though, unless you have ship killer weapons. Showers. Bunks. And toilets. Being a bigger vessel, this actually has them separate. So yeah, this is typically kitted for a 9-person crew. It appears as though the engineering bay has just completely glitched out. Oh, okay, engineering bay's back. Okay, so we got a cargo bay / vehicle bay / engineering. The tail gun. I feel like that should be turned off or something. Okay, yeah, so that's just that entranceway specifically. Got ya. Some suit lockers, because this is where one of your main airlocks are. Oh, I didn't even need to do the elevator. Well, I'm showing you that the elevator is here, but there's an emergency ladder. An engineering upper deck. And the upper deck of the ship itself, complete with commissary. And refrigerator and storage. Yeah. Ship killer weapons. The Retaliator's technically a ship killer because of how many guns it has. Anvil Gladiator that some people just don't like for whatever reason. I will never understand it. How do I call you? Well, I could always just jump down. Some people just don't like the Gladiator, which I think is dumb. It's a torpedo bomber, so it's another thing for this. We're going to see the Eclipse and the Harbinger, which are also torpedo bombers. There's, you know, it's like you need dedicated vessels to deal with these things, but there are enough dedicated vessels to deal with these things that this isn't an I win button. Gonna take the elevator this time. And what I can't get to there is more suit lockers, armory, and a boarding tube, because the hammerhead lives up to its name, and one of its purposes is actually to ram into enemy vessels and deploy boarding teams. This is a big starship. Okay, there's the rear turret. You can see the upper turret. Its 4 side turrets. Not visible at the moment because you can't unfold them, are its missile pods. And that big orange and gray reinforced section in the front. See the part that kind of looks a little obviously like a hatch? Yeah. This thing just rams that into the enemy vessel and deploys troops. These things are fully crewed. These things are pretty tough. Not fully crewed, they're kind of useless. You need a crew to make, as much as you need a crew to make the Redeemer really useful, you need it even more with a hammerhead. But if you are fully crewed, 7 people minimum, you're hitting hard. You're a tough nut to crack. Over here is actually another Saber. This is the Comet variant, which is just a separate paint job and comes with a pair of plasma shotguns and cannons. But it otherwise performs identically. And you can swap out weapons, so it's kind of just about what look you like. Well, for rented vessels, you can't swap out weapons. So, laser repeaters or short-range blasters, basically. Here is the Retaliator. This is a ship killer. This is the bomber. This is sort of the B-17 of Star Citizen, including all the turrets. It's got 2 on the bottom and 3 on the top. So, this is another one. If you have some friends and want to go after big game, this is a vessel for that kind of job. Forward torpedo bay. You can see there's other torpedo there. So yeah, these carry 6 size 9 torpedoes, which are currently the biggest in the game. This and the Eclipse, I believe, carry size 9s, and then the other 2 carry size 5s, the Gladiator and the Harbinger. Clear sky. Nice big torpedoes. Looks like the Millennium Falcon, which I don't know about the delay, so I'm not entirely sure which one you mean. I get, well, yeah, let's look at it from the outside first this time. Here we go. Yeah, you can see it has those 3 topside turrets. There's the bottom forward turret. You could sort of see the rear turret. Let's swing it around. And there's the rear bottom turret. This thing is the ship killer of the ship killers. It is the biggest of the bombers. So up here we have the upper turret. A little bit of a window to see out. I believe this, yep, armory. And crew bunks. And being a bomber, not a ship, well, you know what I mean. It does not have a captain's quarters. It has a pilot. So yeah, for you and 5 of your friends. Oh no, I take it back. I am wrong. It does have a captain's quarters. So for you and 6 of your friends. And someone left a drink there. Oh, I forgot to steal a drink from the Redeemer. Oops. I stand corrected. You can see how much I use these vessels. Still love how huge these things are. Those are bonkers. And then over here is... Oh, here's the head. And the shower. And this vessel was intentionally designed to be very submarine-like. Shield generators. Rear torpedo maintenance bay. So yeah, this thing carries 6 size 9 torpedoes. The Eclipse carries 3, and I forget how many the other 2 carry of size 5s. Here is one of the turrets, I think? Yeah. And I don't think this is actually a door. Okay. Lockers. Here's the aft turret. The other topside turret. Torpedoes. And that is the Retaliator. Just monster bomber. We're going to do the Vanguards last, so we're going to run over here. But yeah, if you want to kill one of these, that is a very good option. Because you'll probably only need one of those size 9 torpedoes. Now, the issue is you gotta hit. Because you can shoot down missiles and torpedoes. Some games don't let you do that. This, you can, and so those big quad cannons, low rapid fire weapons, a competent crew can actually intercept torpedoes to defend the vessel. The key word, though, is a competent crew, because that sometimes... that that can be an issue. And over here are a bunch of Avengers, the Eclipse, another Avenger, and a Gladys. So, here's a bunch of Avengers, and 2 of these are Stalkers. One's a Stalker with a paint variant. No, not Stalker. Titan. Excuse me. Yeah, Titan Renegade, which is a paint variant, and then a normal Titan, which is they're identical. Well, I think this also has gun differences. All Avengers have the minigun in front, but this has... Yeah, this has cannons, while this has laser repeaters. And Titans just have this cargo bay in the back, which is what gives them a little bit of utility. And this is the $63 variant. Not this specific ship, but this with this paint job. But the Titan is the $63 special. And you get a bed so you can log out in place, because that's how you start without starting at a hotel or hab, is you get in the bed and log out in your ship. And then the pilot seat. And you can actually exit out of the canopy as well. There's a ladder that the canopy opens and it pops out a ladder. Yeah. This has this gold and blue. The Invictus Special Edition starter pack has a blue and gold. And most of them have that white and black penguin paint. And yes, that is the nickname everyone has for it, is penguin paint. Or, well, the ship itself is generally just called the Flying Penguin. There we go. And yeah, this is just a normal Titan. There is no difference besides exterior paint. Which one's this? The Stalker. This is the Stalker, okay. And this has bounty pods. You put people in them. Because the Avenger was originally developed to compete for a Navy fighter contract. It lost, but security forces like the Advocacy decided they liked them and bought a bunch, so they got turned into police vessels. And you'll see places like Crusader Security flying these. But as a combat vessel, they're really popular. A lot of players like them. A lot of NPC bad guys like them. This is one of the most commonly used vessels in the game, if not the most commonly used vessel, outside of like the Aurora and the Mustang starter vessels. Nightmare being one of those. Yes, the pods are not fun. We'll get to the Eclipse in a second. We'll do that last. We'll do the last Avenger, then the Gladius quick. This is the Avenger Warlock, which in my opinion is the fun one. I know, cargo is useful. I don't really... We don't have capturing live bounties yet, so the pods almost never get used. Mechanically. But the Warlock is special. The Warlock has an EMP generator in the back. As you can see, you have to get in through the front. But this is a big EMP generator. I believe it's actually the biggest individual EMP generator in the game. I don't know if the one Vanguard variant that has one beats it. But the other ones that I know of are either smaller or require two to get more potency out of it. But yeah, Warlock, fun vessel. And you can still get the... It still has the habitation area in the back. It's just that it's just that you have to get in through the front because of the big EMP generator. Yeah, see? It's sealed. I used one of these while fighting the blockade of Cryastro. I wonder how many players remember that. Oh, that was an old thing. A bunch of PvP players got really annoyed and blockaded the Cryastro fueling stations. And a bunch of lawful players saddled up to try to break the blockade. And I flew one of these when I did that. And this is the Gladius. And I gotta be honest, I have an anti-Gladius bias, but that's just because it's so freaking popular. It is... The Gladius fanboy gang is honestly at the point of being annoying. It is a really, really good starfighter, but I get so sick of people saying fly Gladius or go home. Kind of like the Arrow gang. Fly Arrow or go home. It's like, come on. Let people fly what they find is fun. And it is a very good starfighter. Don't get me wrong. I just... calm down, guys. There is also a paint variant. I don't think this is the paint variant version. I think this is a normal version. I don't remember what its default loadout is, so I could be wrong. Though, I could also just check it. That would probably be easiest. These are really good solid starfighters, though. Okay, this is the variant. This is the Valiant. Oh, right, because the regular one has a Gatling cannon and a couple of laser repeaters. Those are laser cannons and a big laser repeater. Got ya. This is, and then over here is the Eclipse stealth bomber. It only has a couple little wing guns that are, it looks like, either not connected or, oh, no, there they are. A couple of little wing guns. And then the bulk of what it is in this closed bay, which is its big torpedoes. And the wings do fold down. And yeah, these are really popular for mission running. And the very hard missions, because you got the stealth, you got 3 big torpedoes. So for things like bounty hunting and stuff, they are really popular. Because generally speaking, you can one-shot your target when you're flying against things like hammerheads. So you just drop a torpedo, pop the target, and fly off. But remember, hammerheads are the biggest currently player flyable vessels. Hammerheads are not the biggest ships in the game. And hammerheads are also kind of, I think, the maximum for one-shot kills with size 9 torpedoes. Because right now, you can also run into frigates, destroyers, and the carrier. Frigates are the most common of the big ships, and I don't think you can fit one of the frigates in this room. And then the destroyers are like 3 times the size, and the carrier is like bigger than the entire convention hall. The exterior of the convention hall, not the interior. Here's some of the buyable goodies. These are not rentable, these are buyable. So it's a good place for all-in-one purchases if you need to equip your regular vessels. And we will be going to look at the carrier. That's where we're going after this. And this will be the last hall for us then. The Vanguards! The character is out of breath. 4 different Vanguard variants. The Harbinger, the Warden, the Sentinel, and the Hoplite. This, I believe, is the Harbinger. It is. Big cannon loadout in the nose. Bunch of missiles that you can't visibly see. Turret in the back with more cannons. And then, what makes the Harbinger special, little crew quarters, shorelet. Size 5 torpedoes. And you can have a friend man the gun turret with you. And these are the P-38 Lightning of Star Citizen. The wings do unfold. This is another good one for taking on big ships because it still oh wait, no, I'm sorry, those aren't guns, those are rocket pods. How about them rocket pods? This is the Hoplite. This is the Hoplite. And this is a dropship variant, and this is also what you get as a loaner if you do purchase the Anvil Legionnaire, which is also a dropship. Though this vessel costs twice as much. 6 people spaces, weapons rack and armory, turret access. There's not a whole lot different to see now that we've seen the one. It's just their different weapon outfits. The hoplite has laser cannons on the turret, and a Gatling cannon and regular cannons on the nose, I believe. I think those are regular cannons. Oh, those are repeating cannons. Which just means smaller caliber and faster rate of fire. In the center is the regular Vanguard Warden, which is the heavy starfighter variant, and the basis for the rest of these ships, which comes with crew supplies and storage, shoilet, commissary, sleeping quarters, engineering stuff, turret. So it is the most specialized towards just being a fighter. It has a little bit better flight performance. Also laser cannons. Yeah, and then laser cannons and a Gatling cannon on the nose. So the other one had projectiles, this one has lasers. And then finally the Sentinel. And I have mixed feelings on the Sentinel. On one hand, EMPs are fun. On the other hand, people are being mean with them. This is the electronic warfare variant. And it also has a big EMP generator in it. And it has... oh, are those... I'm not sure what those are. Might be railguns. With what looks like maybe laser repeaters. I know the big one's a big laser repeater, and I cannot wait until they fix it. Because that's an attrition cannon. And that fires faster the hotter it runs. So what I'd do is overclock it so it'd heat up faster. I like to run this on other ships. Oh yeah, those are laser repeaters. I'd like to run this on other ships and just run it hot and sort of be very careful about how I shot it so it was really, really fast. And that is Aegis Dynamics Day of Star Citizen. In like half the time it took me last time. Though I guess part of it is there are fewer ships here. Because this is focused on their military vessels, not their civilian vessels. Because they make civilian vessels too. So now we're going to go chase down the fleet. Guns! And remember that these panels tell us where it is. That's important. Okay, it will wait, begins at Bungee Point.
Invictus launch not only marks the graduation of the latest class of starmen and pilots entering service into the UEA.
Okay, yeah, it is at Bongini Point. Okay. Also, I'm glad they got that fixed and we can actually see where it is. Which means that that board is no longer necessary, but oh well.
Building a better universe for your loved ones.
Oh, and you can purchase this merch from the well, merch store. Character making weird noises again. Gonna get me demonetized. No, I'm not actually monetized anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, I guess I'll just swap out while we wait for the shuttle to arrive.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
We get sponsors who are up to, yeah, I do appreciate that, up to, I do. Sorry for the lack of noise. I am just checking a couple things, and Star Citizen doesn't keep its audio when you swap out to another window. Keep getting all these missions from the special mission givers. It's like, no, not right now. I want to chase down the carrier. Oh, man. Hearing the sound in stereo is really something else with this game. Oh, not loading in again. That's not supposed to be like that. The server is holding... no, I'm not saying it. I'm not finishing the sentence.
Approaching next station. It is last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Trying to remember what direction I have to go.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh, look at you. Nice armor.
Someone's saying something. Oh, yeah, he probably to that person. Yeah, there's some loot-only armor and stuff. Holy smokes, some players are willing to pay a premium for some of this stuff. Yep, they're checking where they are too. Yeah, oh man, it took us 5 minutes to get here. No. Okay. Nomad?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval Systems. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following
This is a
locations.
reminder. Flight size container information
Oh, you know what? I actually summoned the... I went ahead and did a little bit of prep. I summoned the Vanguard to the to Port Olisar. We're just going to take the Nomad up to Port Olisar and then pick up the Vanguard for the rest of the trip.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
You are clear to launch.
I added some new hotkeys to make that faster. Okay, gear up.
Landing gear retracted.
Max engines. And afterburner.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Unfortunately, it's going to take us to 150,000 feet to actually get out of the atmosphere. So if we can keep the nose from dropping, I'm going to take a little bit of time just to set up with the basic call to arms. I don't think I'm going to take any missions yet. We're going to chase down the carrier fleet first. I am going to just set for convenience Port Olisar as a jump point. Tiny Little Nomad is a good ship, though. It's a very good ship. And yeah, that is Orison, or Horizon, depending on who you ask. City on the Clouds. Big spiderweb of platforms. I think that's the, I think that might be the, in the upper right-hand corner there. Left-hand corner, excuse me. I think that is actually the showroom area. And I think that really long spidery thing that goes into the fog, I think that takes you to the combat zone. Or the upcoming combat zone. Oh, I managed to maintain that angle fairly well. We are getting reasonably close to actually being in jump range. Or at jump height, I guess is a better way to put it. Did I lose D-Live already? No, I didn't. Yep, there's Port Olisar. Geosync roughly over, well, sort of geosync over Orison. It's like in a suggestion of geosync. Oh wait, nope. There we go. That's much better. Not that it matters. Staggered cannons is way better.
Quantum travel.
And this is generally a good way to handle Orison.
Quantum travel.
If you have access to multiple ships, pick a small fast one that is reasonably good in atmosphere
Hello.
and use that to get to and from Orison. And then leave your other bigger, slower ships here at Port Olisar.
Assigned landing bay.
Oh, that's a Navy ship. What am I doing? What? Oh, that's the problem. That would be a problem, yes. Not the greatest landing in the world. Doesn't surprise me there's extra Navy security flying around. Invictus launch week tends to be when people decide it's a good time to pick fights. Often with the Navy. Because you can pick a fight with the Bengal carrier. That's not always a good idea. Seriously, the awkward noises that you make. The Bengal carrier's main guns fire shells bigger than this ship. Because it's more of a battle carrier than an aircraft carrier. It's got a massive quad cannon on it. I'm gonna grab a drink while I'm here too, because it looks like I'm gonna need it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We're gonna store the Nomad and retrieve the hoplites.
Stand by.
And it's a rental, so we can't change its weapons. What you get is what you get.
Vehicle has been delivered to the following locations.
B2. It's over there. Good. Thank you. But it's got a pretty good default loadout, so that's not a big deal. Fortunately, I did not have a backpack or anything, so I don't actually have any suit storage. Which is why I'm just running around carrying this. Please. There we go. Here, let's throw this into the vehicle storage while we wait. I'm gonna drink it on the way, since I can do that. Oh, is that an all ballistic loadout? That looks like an all ballistic loadout. Mm-hmm. I would replace everything with lasers. Yeah, that's an all ballistic loadout. I would. That is one thing. Lasers, please. And I do still have everything turned down to minimum graphics settings just for streaming.
Please visit again.
Now. Yeah, they're still saying they're there. Looks like it does have a pretty decent FTL. Well, we'll find out in how long it takes to get there. But I think it has a pretty decent FTL to start. Okay. Yeah, I am pretty sure that that is a all ballistic loadout. I understand why. Ballistic weapons are really powerful, but you don't get... Right now, they're set so that you don't get a lot of use out of them. Where's my water bottle? Oh, don't tell me it glitched. Oh. Probably because it's a rental. Yep, and they're sawbuck repeaters, so this is an all ballistic loadout by default in the hoplite. Now, if you buy the ship, well, if you buy the Legionnaire, you'll get a version of the ship that you can actually swap out its... No, you can't shoot an FTL, that's right. That you'll be able to swap out the equipment. And swap out, you really should. Lasers give you a lot of long-term staying power. Should have been paying better attention, though. I should have been. Yeah, see, that wasn't that bad of a trip for how far it is. Let's see. Just gotta take care of. Done. Okay. Now we're chasing down the Imperial fleet, which should, keyword should. Yeah, this is not too bad of a default quantum drive. Now, here's the question. Where's the fleet? Okay, there's a Warhammer. Where's the rest of the fleet? Unless the fleet isn't permanently deployed. Is it just the Warhammer? Not used to flying in third person in this game, so you might have to forgive me a little bit for if there's some bad flying that happens. We can at least have a look at the Warhammer. But the Imperial fleet should be around here somewhere. Oh, that's probably what the countdown was for. It'll be here in... Oh. It's what, half an hour? Yeah. Probably closer to 20 minutes now, at least. Let's see. Yeah, there's some people that are really good with the camera, with flying in third person to get great shots. I am not one of them. We're going to go poke a destroyer, maybe go shoot something down, then come back and look for the fleet. Oh, there's someone else over there.
Scan your vehicle for security purposes. Hold your vehicle and stand by.
Okay, never mind. Oh, it's Blackjack. Come on, leave me alone. Buzz off.
All right. Everything checks out. Feel free to go.
Freaking Blackjack security. And that is the Warhammer. Big Javelin class destroyer. Oh, we were actually staring at the bottom of it. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. And that is the top of it. And because it is really hard to tell, I hate when it... I hate the way the camera stuff does that. Alright, guess we're not going to do getting too close to it. For safety reasons. I'm going to see if my drink has magically reappeared quick. That's the wrong button. Ah! Curse you. There's its docking port. They're big ship-to-ship artillery cannons with their defensive anti-starfighter and anti-missile cannons. My character animations are kind of broken, but yeah, those guns are bigger than me. The main bridge, sadly fogged over so we can't see it. And the main batteries. One on top, one on bottom. Yeah. That's roughly me. That's roughly standing height right there. Yeah, my floating animations are apparently bugged. Oops. Big ol' warship. Let's go do a bounty, then check back in to see if the carrier fleet's arrived yet. Ouch. And it just bounced me right back into space. No! I'm not very good at this. Oh, the ship started moving again. No, stop it. Alright, let's do a quick bounty. Alright, blackjack. Please. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Well, I guess there is an advantage to ballistics. I can just max out shields. Not that I need it in this ship. I say, and then I'm gonna need it in this ship. This should be reasonably fast given the amount of firepower available. But it's also been forever since I've flown any kind of Vanguard anything. No, I'm going to stick with fixed. Huh. I kind of thought that'd actually get him on the first pass. No! Stop it. There we go. Really? I got lag at the last second and he just decided, nope, we're gonna die together. I think I still got paid though. I think I still get paid. I think that kill still counts. Objective complete, subdue bounty. Oh man. Lag. Oh. Well, someone saw that absolutely pathetic attempt at combat and decided it was worth paying attention to. I guess we're gonna go back and chase the carrier fleet again. Yep, I got paid. I still came out ahead, technically. Barely. I'm glad I didn't have anything on me that was worth anything. I might actually go back and double check that location sign, given the issues there, just to make sure about the flyby. And then, depending on timing and if I can get the flyby, that might be it for tonight. We're already hour and a half in, and this was supposed to be a fairly short one. No, undersuit. Need an undersuit first. I've got a lot of these beacon suits. And a lot of these beacon helmets. Or horizon helmets or whatever. It's not even all from my deaths. They just kind of like appear in my inventory. Here it comes.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
No idea what's going on there in chat. I usually go about 4 hours. Yeah, I do.
Will be departing.
This is fair. The fact that I've been able to actually manage 4-hour-ish streams, though, is kind of incredible. Oh yeah, now we're getting the slideshows. So the lag that killed me isn't done with me yet. I might not even go for a refill on my drink. Because catching a carrier is probably going to be it for tonight.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. The next shuttle, last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing. Next stop, the Vision Center. Your gateway to world-class events and
What the? I don't know what that was, but I just took a screenshot of it because that was kind of cool. I mean, I know what it was. That's the same moon over where I died, but I guess the camera's all screwed up or something? I don't know. It will probably, if it's going on the hour, it'll be in like 10 minutes, which means we probably have time to get back there. And I'll probably end up just kind of like floating around. That's just guessing though. I'm still making sure to double check here before I actually do anything. Oh.
now arriving at the Vision Center. Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
I really do need to get the push to talk to actually communicate with people fixed though.
Last call for passengers.
Just in case.
Shuttle is preparing to depart.
But it can't be always on. I cannot do the always on mic thing. I cannot be narrating to everyone around me. Ouch. That actually did a little bit of damage. Smacking in that light. That's funny. I don't know why, but that guy's giving me the creeps a little. Probably nothing. I'm just being paranoid.
Get an inside look at some of your favorite manufacturers' ships. Check the daily schedule for directions. Please consult our maps to take advantage of all the exhibits this year's Invictus has to offer. Be sure to check back every
In progress? Ah, no!
technology now available to the UEE Navy.
I should have just stayed at the I should have just flown out. Ah. And then, oh, and then not listed here, 28th, Drake Defense Con. Oh, and it takes so long to blast out of this atmosphere on this planet. I have the other Vanguard here. I should be able to call that at least. I'm going to be upset if we miss this. Ha! Got a little bit of something in my eye, sorry. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. I wonder if all these combat assistance requests are idiots challenging the carrier to a fight.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Ah. That is the one thing about this game is how long it takes to get to places. I like the realism, but also it just takes so long. Now, if you're in a hurry, it's another story. Well, it said it's still in. Oh, any good ones? No, just more Horizon Hills. Like I said, they're everywhere. I'm not grabbing one this time though. Those can stay there.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 6. Don't do that. If so, leave them to die. I assume you mean the combat assist people, in which case, yes. Though I do hope, first of all, I hope we make this. Second of all, I hope there is a fight going on, because it is awesome watching the carrier at work. I'll probably get myself shot down, but it's awesome watching the carrier at work. No, I'll probably get killed in the crossfire. Also an all-ballistic loadout.
You are clear to launch.
Okay. While we wait for that to recharge. This is a really stable flight in atmosphere, apparently, which is nice. What the heck? Some interesting suggestions on that. Oh. Yeah, thanks to being much better aerodynamically built, looks like the Vanguards do, in fact, have a really nice stable flight pattern. We're probably not going to make it. If we don't make it, I'm self-destructing. Gonna try one last combat mission and then I'm gonna self-destruct. Assuming they don't ram me again. Hey, Rippy. We're attempting to catch the carrier pass in progress, but it's going to be very, very tight. And if we don't make the carrier pass, I will be self-destructing when done. The carrier pass is in progress right now, and I don't know how fast the quantum drive is on this thing. It doesn't look like it's too bad. But the carrier pass is in progress, and I wasted time checking on if the carrier pass had started or not, instead of just flying to where I knew it was going to be. We are currently flying the Vanguard Harbinger, which is a heavy torpedo bomber variant of the Vanguard. What is a carrier pass, by the way, and in this usage? A Bengal-class war carrier is currently flying past a space station in an exhibition tour. It and its escorts. Engine is not bad here. Probably faster than if I had tried to claim the Nomad. So we are late for a parade, effectively. Also, there's been a lot of combat assist requests, so it's entirely possible a bunch of idiots decided to pick a fight with the carrier. We can loot them. Generally speaking, when people pick a fight with the carrier, there isn't anything left to loot. Understand, the carrier's main guns basically fire this ship. Can dance on their atoms. The good thing is the carrier is very slow. The bad thing is I was not on the ball actually getting to it. I did not actually find enemies. I did find the answer as to why the enemies didn't appear. The combat event is actually not started yet. And I did not know that. Much slower cooldown than the other. Dead bodies were found according to chat. Yeah, but they're just like... Actually, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, yeah, clearly there are security personnel that are dead. I don't know if they're just left there as part of the operation. If players pick the fight, because players absolutely can. Ah. The carrier! Yes! The carrier and its escorts. Looks like it's got a Idris class frigate and a pair of hammerheads. And the lag is with us tonight. What the heck? Also, probably a bunch of starfighters that we can't see because the carrier, its sheer mass, is actually masking signatures. Yep, there's a Hornet. Ah, Blackjack, leave me alone!
I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes. Please hold your vehicle and stand by.
Ah, go away! You scanned me like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, server is having bad day. Thanks, you're useless. It's not about getting too close. You're actually allowed to get real close to these guys. Blackjack security is just annoying. Yeah, it looks like it's being protected by a frigate, a pair of hammerheads, and a lot of... well, a couple starfighters. There's a Navy fighter. I think. It's Blackjack Security. They're just orbiting me, I guess. And you can see the frigate is definitely bigger than the hammerheads. So as big as the hammerheads are, the frigate is that much bigger. There are missions where you can fight these things, mostly stolen by pirates. And that thing on its nose, that's its ship-to-ship railgun on the bottom. Blackjack, leave me alone! Here's a hammerhead. And the mighty Bengal itself. And you can see it's covered in gun turrets. So it's not a defenseless carrier. And here's the thing. That's its secondary runway. So do not be in front of this thing if you're remotely in its weight class or less. Yep. That cannon will one-shot me in this ship. I will be atomized if I get hit by it. So that opens up to reveal its main hangar bay. The runway on top is secondary. Oh, this thing is so big, I am not actually all that close. And there is the Bengal's main turret. 4 massive railguns. You think the gun on the nose of the Aegis is big? These are bigger. They fire bigger shells, have longer range, and are just generally that much more deadly. And then this entire plate in the back also opens. So it's got this huge through hanger on it. We probably can shove our nose in the barrel of the gun. I'm not going to try, because then it will probably actually shoot at me as hostile. But yeah, you can see... Well, no, you can't see because they're blacked out. Each of those windows on the main tower is several stories tall. Those aren't single-deck platforms. Oh, it's sitting still. Cool. Those are multi-deck platforms. That is a double-wide runway. What the? What just happened? Hey! Why is Blackjack the only guy here now? In terms of space, you are totally buzzing the tower. This is true. What just happened? Go away, Blackjack. Okay, I guess we just managed to catch the tail end of the flyby, and I don't know, maybe I was too close to it or whatever and screwed up the FTL animation. I saw something funny with them earlier today, too. Carrier stolen. Mystery ensues. You are primary suspect. Clear your name. That would be... I'd actually... As tough as that would be, I would actually play that mission. This should be... Yep, the Warhammer is still here. Just going to go give it a buzz. Then we're going to take this ship out for a quick combat run. And then that probably will be it for tonight. I am so glad, even though we didn't get to see any, like, fight, players picking a fight with it, and I'm not going to because I'm not doing criminal gameplay right now. Go! Buzz off, Blackjack! I see you still following me. Yep, there's the Warhammer still here. Oh, what is Blackjack even flying? Wait, that's not Blackjack. That's a gun turret. There's Blackjack. Oh, he's in a little arrow. And he's really not excited about me having my nose pointed at him. Where all my big guns are. Alright, let's run a mission. I'm gonna go do a quick bounty hunt. Hopefully the guy won't just ram into me this time. Oh wait, no, that's not where I want to go, is it? No, it's not. Senpai noticed me. Hi. Oh, Blackjack. I wish Blackjack were nice like that. Blackjack is awful. Blackjack security is nasty. I much prefer dealing with Crusader security. Hopefully I won't lag and the guy won't just run into my cockpit like last time. You missed that one, Rippy. Some guy in a little Mustang decided, I can't fight this guy, so I'm just going to kill us both. I did get paid for the kill. But yeah. And that's why it took us so long to get back here for the carrier flyby. So we're going to do this mission. Even though we did make it to the carrier, I'm still going to self-destruct. And then we're going to call it for the day. And then if I get lucky, I'll be back for RSI Day. Because you've got Aegis today and tomorrow. And then next is RSI Day. Oh, stop it. Thank you. If unless the war zone goes, it'll just be exploring the halls. So theoretically, I can just plan short little exploration streams, and that'll be it. Maybe for RSI Day, I'll take the Scorpius out for a flight. But we don't need to do things like try to run down the carrier fleet this time. There's one guy. There he is. No, that's not him. It's the other guy. Yep, there we go. What do I have for missiles? Those are torpedoes. Oh, okay. I only have 4 missiles. I thought I had more missiles. Oh. Okay, I got my weapons screwed up and completely ruined that. Holy smokes. Yeah, that was a pretty bad start. Okay, he's dead. I don't know why he decided to just stay there, but... And he is dead. There, see, when you're not being incompetent, this is a really good fighter. Oh no. Is that an M50? That's an M50. I might not even bother. Ah. I hate M50s. He can't hurt me unless he runs into me. But he's just so annoying. Ah! And the server lag isn't helping. Yes, I know. Alright. Can I shoot you? Screw it. You get to live. You get to live, because I'm just not bothering. I got my money. I got my kill. Oh. You know what? Let's see if we can get him away from the planet. Or the moon. I think someone got a lucky hit on a thruster. Let's see if we can get him away from the moon a little bit. So I'm not constantly threatening to fly into the ground. Now, I'm not going to have a lot of shots to try this. No, this isn't going to work. Screw it. I wonder if I can get him in the detonation. Nope, I don't think I got him. Yeah, the server's lagging. That there should be a wreck there, not a still intact fighter. And we're going to call that it for the night. With the exception of the M50, which is absolutely infuriating to fight unless you have a really, really fast maneuverable fighter too. These are really good. I would not actually recommend taking them for low risk and very low risk bounties, which that was a low risk bounty. Medium and up for the vanguards, where you're fighting bigger, heavier ships that are a lot tougher and can do a lot of damage. But yeah, that's gonna be... Oh. That is gonna be it for tonight. Yeah, server is not having a good day. Not having a good day. But hey, at least I got paid. Yeah, I'm gonna try to actually make it for RSI Day. It's not very likely, but I'm going to attempt it. So 2 days from now. Yep. And thank you for watching. Thank everyone for watching, hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Again, please remember that there is a free fly going on, so you can try the game yourself. It runs a lot better when you're not streaming it. We have more or less confirmed that it is the stream software. Let me see. And if you do sign up, please use my invite code. Get 5,000 credits extra starting cash. Would really appreciate it. And yeah, this has been Aegis Dynamics. Yep, I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, this has been Aegis Dynamics Day for Invictus Fleet Week. Managed to get both things to work reasonably well. The one thing that didn't work was just because I'm an idiot, mostly. So yeah, I think that is it for what I have. No other new announcements, I don't think. I'm going to be working on another video, but I have no idea when it's going to get done, and it definitely won't get done particularly soon if, you know, if we're focusing on trying to get this streamed. But hopefully you have something soon. Thanks again. Everyone have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is. I will see you next time.